Pro 4s are ready to make some noise here at Wild Horse Pass Motorsports Park at the E3 Sparkplugs Arizona Off-Road Nationals, presented by Geico. Ricky Johnson back inside of the field here. Corey Weller excited. She's had some test time inside of that truck. Of course, the reigning champ, Carl Renazetter in it, and Eric Barron, who will also stir it up. But leading them all to the stripe is going to be Todd LeDuc and Greg Adler.
Followed by McCachran, and welcome back Ricky Johnson, then Eric Barron and Kyle LeDuc.
Doug Fortin ready for a full season attack with the Toyota, along with Brandon Bailey, Corey Weller, Jerry Doherty, and Carl Renazetter. Unfortunately, struggling and qualifying, starts off the tail of the field.
The KMC Pace truck has pulled off, and we're going green flag racing. We'll see who gets through that first turn cleanly.
3 wide in the back already as they enter turn number 1. Corey Weller down there on the bottom.
Oh, and Todd LeDuc's off. Oh! Wow, LeDuc has a total shutdown out of turn 1. LeDuc, his brother Kyle, having problems as well in number 99.
But how about Rob McCachran went completely over him as Jerry Doherty goes all the way around. It is slippery out there. Typically, the front-wheel drive trucks, or the four-wheel drive trucks with the front-wheel drive, of course, do not spin out. If you see one spin out, it's almost a sure thing that they've lost front-wheel drive. But we've got to see that again. I mean, Rob McCachran drove right over. He pretty much jumped over the top of Todd LeDuc.
Taking another look, you can see Todd is off power. Rob Mack airs it out and somehow just goes right over the top of his truck. And there's from onboard, Eric Barron did a great job missing him as well. And Carl, wow, was there contact there, or was that just simple rotation?
I think he was on his own, but Carl went way wide off that split lane earlier, and it looked like he just went off that jump. It landed a little sideways and continued to spin. Very odd.
So a 360 in the books for Renazetter, but right now it's the
Points
number 10. Yeah, I think there's points for that. Like I was saying, up front, Greg Adler in the Pro Comp number 10. And guess who? The number 48 Red Bull sponsored Ricky Johnson, the bad boy, 7-time AMA National and Supercross champion, a driver of all things trucks, it seems like, and really is stoked to be back here. And, you know, he said himself that he didn't feel like he had the perfect truck for this track, but right now it doesn't look like he's in a bad position.
And let me tell you something, there is no love lost between him and Kyle LeDuc. Going back a couple of years in a cup race, it was vicious between the two of them, and it was actually Ricky Johnson who ended up with the final word. So it looks like maybe they put it to bed for now. But I think you're right. I don't know that Ricky Johnson has the truck that he really wants to fight with here today, and will probably just try to survive as the caution flag will come out.
There's a lot of chaos right out of the gate there, and of course, none more scary than the LeDuc McCachran over-under. Rob Mack just bouncing off the roof of Todd's truck.
Sketchy moment for sure. All right, here's a look at your General Tire Top 5. We're going to talk about safety with my friend Cameron Steele.
It's time now for the Lucas Oil Tech Tip, and as you can see, I'm with the Toyota Tonka Tundra Mastercraft safety truck. We have a number of these around the track here at the Lucas Oil Off-Road Racing Series, and the number one thing you want to think about as a driver is racing. But you always want to have the peace of mind to know that you have the safety and the crews here that can take care of you in an emergency situation. The safety trucks are well set up, and part of that equipment is the Homaltro safety tools. You can see here, these are the spreaders, also known as the jaws of life. You wedge them in, you can open up the metal. Here you can simply cut the metal with this huge piece of equipment, and then this is the ram tool that can lift metal up. This is an important part of what we're doing here at the Lucas Oil Off-Road Races, and of course safety is job number 1. And that's your Lucas Oil Tech Tip.
Thanks, Cameron. I think the biggest part of safety that I saw in that tip right there were your shoes.
They're caution yellow. Don't mess around with me. And don't get them dirty, please. And speaking of getting dirty, Adler making a run for it, but Kyle LeDuc is going to make him work hard as he's looking to the inside. The Monster Energy Toyo tires number 99, but
let's get it down to Rob Klupper.
And guys, Todd LeDuc gets the helmet off and has a smile on his face. I don't know how, my man. It's been a very busy weekend for you. Very fast race truck. What happened there as you guys raced into turn 1?
No, I just went to leave out of staging right here, and the clutch wouldn't engage, and I think the flywheel broke or something, because like all of a sudden I drove around more and I was like, guys, the thing's starting to shake. I could feel the clutch wasn't working, and when I shifted the second down the back straightaway, I knew I was going to get run over, and I saw Rob there, and at the last second I turned right, and he like kind of grazed me. He did a good job of kind of missing me, but no, it's just aggravating, dude. This random stuff keeps breaking on this Rockstar Energy truck, and Lomar, we'll be back. Max's tires, we'll be back round 2 for sure.
Oh, and a little wide out there for Carl Renesetter.
Speaking of being back, how about the friendship between Barron and Renesetter?
Well, what that was all about, you see the manually shifted truck there for Carl Renesetter. The sequential shift courtesy of Doug Fortin and Fortin gearboxes, and there's another look at it right there. He just could not get that truck rotated, actually. It looked like it was just way tight. A lot of times they'll pitch those trucks in, and he didn't have that opportunity, so consequently got on the throttle, and it just pretty much wanted to drive straight.
Contact for sure, but it did look like he definitely kept the wheels turned away from Barron, which is key. The official will be watching that, and of course Barron getting a big black flag at the end of last season, not winning that final round, but
$30,000 black flag. Greg Adler with a big save right there, as that turn is definitely starting to rut up, that right-hander.
Your leader now parked, and Carl Renesetter is around, and of course Eric Barron's right there, and Ricky Johnson, the 48, inversion testing.
Yeah, a complete flip there for him inside of the split lane on the lower level.
And it looked like a similar situation where he got up on that side. Let's take a look at the incident earlier. Adler saving it.
Good save there. This all happening like in the span of seconds of each other. Carl Renesetter looks like he loses front wheel drive and spins out, and then it's Ricky Johnson who does some stunt driving.
He just got so far up on the wall, there was no turning back into that, but the 48 lands on his wheels, and although this is pretty vicious looking, incredibly vicious looking, RJ's A-OK, and guess what? He's still driving the truck around.
To think that Bryce's truck broke and RJ stayed alive there is amazing. All right, we'll start it when we come back. Time to restart the Pro 4 category here at the E3 Spark Plugs Arizona Off-Road Nationals presented by Geico. It is Kyle LeDuc who is out front, the 2012 champ. When he gets up on the wheel, he is tough. Brandon Bailey has really done a spectacular job, Rob.
And guys, how about the driver out of Riverside, California? Finished 9th in the points last year. Also winning Rookie of the Year honors in Pro 4, the 72 of Brandon Bailey. Right now running in that 3rd position. Started the year last year with 2 top 10s in Pro 4 right here at this racetrack. Looking pretty good right now, trying to get up on the box.
Sitting in that podium position right now, he has all kinds of heat from Eric Barron, who we're now on board with, the LAT Oils sponsored number 32. And Kyle and Barron, very exciting drivers to watch because of their eager rotation. No one, I think, rotates more than the two of them. Carl Renesetter in that group as well. This track, though, they have to be a little careful because there are some big ruts developing down on the bottom.
Yeah, turn 1 especially, and Barron able to save it right there. Really flicks it in. The 48 of Ricky Johnson looks like his truck is okay. After flipping that thing, he is back in contention. There's a good look at some of the ruts inside of the right-hander. Got to tell you, too, Eric Barron's truck sounds like no other. That Toyota just screams, but he has some company with Toyotas. Doug Fortin also has a Toyota inside of the field, and Brandon Bailey, he jumps off the bottom line there, completely off the track with a 72. Kind of a strange moment for him.
And you can see a lot of rotation at the bottom. It looked like he got traction down on the bottom, and it pulled him to that direction. I'm not sure if he just elected to continue in the direction the momentum was taking him, but then he got back on the gas. A little scary entering the track, to be honest, with traffic coming, but he is back underway. Hey, whoa, Adler up on 2 again.
Well, and you could see RJ's truck just hook up, pick up that inside front tire, and launch.
And there's another look at Adler. Not quite of an extreme 2-wheel driving as we had seen earlier in turn number 3, but a solid effort nonetheless. As Ricky goes around the outside, Adler down to the bottom. Oh! Wow, it looked like he was pointed right at that wall. Let's check back in with Rob Klepper, who's got more on Brandon.
And guys, a quick update on the 72 of Brandon Bailey. Was running in that third spot. Crew told me they think there is a problem in the drive line. Tough break for the reigning Pro 4 Rookie of the Year. Poised for that first podium of the season. Unfortunately, not going to happen now.
Yeah, it looked like he checked up for a moment because Eric Barron did get into the back of him, but then took off again. It's kind of odd for a drive line moment to come back and function okay.
And speaking of functioning okay, Kyle LeDuc has been doing work as we go to the 2 box, the racing down below the onboard, courtesy of Ion. Get a good look at the impact Rob Mack takes in his office.
Eric Barron right there behind him. Another good look off the back of Rob McEachran's truck. Ion giving us a good shot there. Barron's got a lot of speed, man. When that truck is on, he is not afraid to rotate it either. And he's coming after Rob Mack right now.
Oh, and going to the inside. Almost looked like Rob checked up a bit and didn't rotate the truck. Now, Rob himself has said that he's able to drive through some of the corners where other drivers really rotate strongly, but that looked very accentuated there. Oh, and a little bit of love, too. Barron had to really check up to go underneath.
Yeah, Barron did nothing wrong there. I don't think he thought that Rob McEachran was going to not flick it in and drive a little bit harder, so I'd say something off the pace there with Rob McEachran's truck as of now.
The bad news for Rob Mack is that Ricky Johnson is there looking to capitalize. Those ruts are so vicious in turn 1. But Ricky Johnson looking to capitalize with just a few laps left to go. See if he can get on the podium. 2 of the heroes of the sport battling it out for the last step on the box.
Yeah, it is good to watch these guys battle.
I think maybe Rob Mack has a broken sway bar or something. The way his truck, you see it kind of bouncing or bounding through the turn, and you can see the front wheels are spinning.
On board with Doug Ford in the standout in the Pro Buggy category. And now shifted gears into the Pro 4 category. He's inside of that Toyota. There's Rob McEachran on the inside of the 21 truck and Ricky Johnson. And Rob Klepper, the last couple of years, if you can come out and do good at this season opener, you just might find yourself a champion in this category.
Guys, if you look at the last 2 years in Pro 4, the driver that won the opening round here in Arizona went on to win the championship. In 2012, Kyle LeDuc swept the first 6 events and won the title. Last year, Carl Rennesetter swept the first 8 events and won the title. And when you know it, Kyle LeDuc is back out front in that Monster Energy number 99. If he can win here today, certainly will build the confidence not only for round number 2, but may take him to a championship.
White flag is out. 1 lap left to go inside of this one. Brandon Bailey back up to speed now, but out front is Kyle LeDuc, the number 99 Monster Energy back machine, and when Kyle is on, he is tough to beat. But nobody loves to beat him more than Eric Barron, and Eric Barron has closed the gap. I don't think he's going to have enough time to get up and put pressure on him, but that number 32 truck is coming.
Absolutely is, but it's going to take a mistake by LeDuc at this point. He's got just enough room to pick the lines he wants to get that checkered, and great racing nonetheless. 2 drivers willing to hang it out right there at the end. Checkers are flying. I'm stoked on the Pro 2s and the Pro 4s here at the first round.
And after a complete inversion with the hood flying up in the air, Ricky Johnson somehow manages to come back and podium. You can see the emotion there inside of the truck out of Kyle LeDuc. He is happy to win this one. Oh, man, look at the fluid coming out of the back of that thing. Obviously, the radiator's hurt and the rollover. Looks like he's been through a war, but he's going to stand on top of the box. The Pro 4 is treating the fans to a great show here at the E3 Spark Plugs Arizona Off-Road Nationals, presented by Geico. Let's talk to our winner.
An outstanding race for Kyle LeDuc, going straight for the jugular out there. But Kyle, you had said earlier that you knew that all of your competitors were going to be bringing new equipment for the first race of the season. You opted to bring the old trusty faithful. Do you feel that that worked to your advantage today, having that comfortable seat time?
I don't know. That's a machine I've been racing since 08, and I've had a lot of people helping me get this truck fast, and it's comfortable. It's like getting in your car and going down the street to get food. It's just comfortable to go drive, and it seems crazy to go backwards like that, but it's fun, man. It's just so fun, and I was super pumped to pack Ricky Johnson. Came all the way out here, and I hopefully I gave him a little roost on his visor, but it was unbelievable fun, dude. Monster pushed us, this year. We're really pushing hard with them and doing a lot of cool creative stuff. And Toyo tires, man, those guys, that's the first thing touching the dirt, and that's what I used. And Pro Power Racing engines, man, I can't thank those guys enough. They've been with me for so long, and they've just supported me and gave me unbelievable work, and I can't thank them enough.
Gotta love the support. Now, Kyle, 2012, you were the Pro 4 champion. Last year, you got dethroned by Carl. Are you hungrier than ever to take home another championship here in 2014?
Well, yeah, everybody wants that number 1 plate, but I've always stayed faithful. I've won 2 championships, and I've always rocked the number 99. And, championships are what we're here to do. We're the first ones to lead points. I got a point for qualifying first, and winning today is just unbelievable. I was bummed to see Todd had some problems off the beginning, and we want everybody to race. We want these people to be unbelievably blown away by racing. And Lucas Oil came out with me this year, and Justice Brothers, and everybody from Ultra Wheels to K&N. It's just the list goes on and on of people that believe in us and what we do, and Richard and Zach and Chase and my little boy Reed, everybody that just supports us. So I can't thank them enough. And first place, first race, unbelievable.
Can't ask for anything better than that. Congratulations on such a solid start to the season.
And a look at our total results. Leduc, Barron, Johnson, as you know, then McCachran and Adler in the top 5. Rennes are not far outside. A good finish for Jerry Doherty as we move back to the top 10 for Corey Weller. Let's get it back down to the podium.
Eric Barron takes home the fastest lap. Congratulations on making your way up to the podium, first race of the season. But this one did not come easy for you. A lot of chaos going on around you. How deep did you have to dig to pull this off, Eric?
Oh, geez. I don't even know what you just asked me. I'm tired. I dug pretty deep. I just wanted to finish. I want to keep going this year and keep my points and do the best I can to stay consistent. This LAT Toyota with Mickey Thompson tires, I have Ultra Wheels, Rancho Performance Transaxle, all these guys that are aboard, they just keep pushing. I felt like I had something for them there, but I needed a few more laps. My truck was just getting faster and faster with the Mickey Thompson tires just hooking up. It was just an awesome deal. So it was really fun. I think we'll be able to do a little bit different tomorrow with a little setup change. So I'm pretty happy with everything we got. I got to thank a couple of the other guys that always help me. Power Steering Solutions. Those guys are awesome. They just fixed me up for this race. K&N Filters, Next Gen, all these guys. There's all kinds of people that are on the sleeve now that are just awesome, and they're helping me out. So I'm looking forward to this year.
Congratulations on all of your support and an outstanding job here today.
Thank you.
Eric Barron recording the quickest lap of the race on lap 11. There's a look at the points. Kyle Leduc with a perfect race. Scores 50 to win it. A point for number 1 qualifier and a point for leading at the halfway mark. Let's go back down and talk to Ricky Johnson.
Even though we saw Rick Johnson do a little bit of acrobatics out there, did you expect that you would be able to make your way up to the podium after the carnage took place?
Well, there's a lot going on this track. The Lucas off-road tracks are really tight, very aggressive, very physical. I knew anything could happen, but something bad had to happen to Rob Mack for me to pass him. You just don't pass a guy like that easy. So sorry about that. But these two guys were in a class all their own. I had nothing for him. After my rollover, a little bit dingy, bruised up and battered, but it's awesome to keep that Red Bull Menzies Motorsports KMC wheel and BF Goodrich tire truck up there. So third place isn't bad. That was my goal. I wanted to walk away with 2 podiums this weekend, analyze where we are, and then go for the championship from there, because you can't win one on the first weekend, but you sure can lose one.
We definitely know that. Congratulations on a commendable race and making your way up to the podium, first round of the season.
Solid action all the way around.